This is an in-service on our new Neopuff, how to set it up and how to use it. We've got 2 of these. They're exactly the same, and the setup's exactly the same on both of them. The first thing you want to do is this runs off flow from a flow meter. Now we're going to hook ours up to the blender if it's available. We have the blender on one of the warmers, and we have the blender here, this freestanding one. Make sure that's plugged into air and oxygen and set on 21%. That's where we're going to start our resuscitation on term babies, and then titrate it from there. Has the O2 cord. One end is bigger than the other. This is the end that goes to the flow meter, and this goes to the Neopuff. So you just hook it up to your flow meter, and then hook it up right here to the gas inlet. Like I said, make sure this is set on 21%. And then we're going to, up here we have the flow of 10 liters. That's what we're always going to use. So turn your flow up to 10 liters. Then you have your patient's circuit, which the circuits are all the same, just the mass sizes are different. And this end hooks right here to the gas outlet. Once you have that hooked up, we're going to set the 3 things you need to set are the PIP that you're going to use for the baby, the PEEP, and the pop-off. Now we'll have the pop-off set at 30. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to set that, but it should be always set. You just need to check it. So this one is your pressure, and this one is your peak inspiratory pressure. So this is your max pressure relief and your peak inspiratory pressure. So to start off, we're going to turn both of them as far right. As you can see, smallest to biggest on both of them. Turn them all the way up, and then we're going to occlude both ends. And as you can see, we get about 70. That's what you should get when they're both occluded like this. You should get about 70. Now to set the pop-off, this one's the one here, the max pressure relief. You turn that down until your pop-off is on 30, where we're going to have our set. Okay? Now, we want to set the PEEP, the PIP, how much PIP we're going to give the baby. So this one, you keep them both occluded and turn this down, and you'll see this once we get past 30, it'll go down, and we're going to set it on 20. Okay? So now you have, if we let go of it, you see it goes down to 0. There's it. And when I occlude the end, without occluding to give the breath, if you just occlude the end, you can see our PEEP is at 5. It's adjusted by turning this. So if I turn this, we can turn it up to 10 and down to 5 and even a little lower, but we're going to have our set on 5. So once you have all 3 of those set, and we have a little test lung here, we'll hook that up. As you can see, the PEEP goes to 5, and to give a breath, we just occlude this and let go. So you go breathe 2, 3, breathe 2, 3. Or if you're given CPR, 1 and 2 and 3 and breathe. 1 and 2 and 3 and breathe. And you must remember, however long you have this occluded, you're going to be giving that baby 20 centimeters of pressure. So it's just like when you're bagging, and that's about it. And then this thing will have over this valve here so it doesn't get changed. Like I said, didn't need to check it every once in a while, make sure it's at 30. And then if for some reason a baby is requiring a little more pressure, then you can turn up the pressure 25 or so. That's about the highest we'll probably ever go is 25. But we're gonna start off on 20. Now it's very important that you have, that's why we put the flow of 10 on here, because the more flow going through it, it's going to change the pressures. If we crank the flow up, if I crank the flow up to 15 here and then do it, look, see, I'm getting much more pressure. So I turn the flow back down to 10 and then we're getting the 20. So always have your flow set at 10, and then the PIP at 20 and the PEEP at 5. This sets the PEEP. You set the pressure by holding both of these occluded and doing that. And then here is what the mass look like. This is the smallest one. Just fits in there just like that. And then we have 3 sizes, small, medium, and large. I'm not sure what the millimeter of each is, but you'll see them in there. We'll probably use the middle size most, but we do have the small ones and the bigger ones. And that's it. Any questions you can get with one of us?